Hey, good morning, everyone. It's officially day one of Hot Rod Dragway. Yesterday was day zero. On the ride home last night, actually not on the ride home, actually I got actually on the ride to the hotel, everything was fine. But then I went out to go get a bite to eat, and the carburetor decided to start flooding on the primary. Kind of coughed a few times, and then it was fine. I had the same problem last year. I thought I had the fuel system all cleaned out. Apparently there's still something in there. So I did put all new filters in and everything. So when I get to the track this morning, I'm going to clean out the filter at the carburetor and then put a new filter in the back by the tank. And hopefully, get through the week. I'm gonna have to pull the fuel system apart again and have to clean it. Father-son team here in front of me. I saw that they had posted this is their first time ever. The son is driving the car, and so I wish them good luck. So anyway, I'm getting ready to head over to the track this morning. It's 6 a.m. just so you know. The track's about 30 minutes away. I think the track opens at 7:30, but I want to get up there and make sure there's no carburetor issues on the ride. And hopefully we can get in early and I can start working on it real fast and get everything swapped out, tires, fuel system all cleaned up and stuff, and the pit set up real fast, and then figure out what I'm going to do for breakfast. Well, it's raining out. Remember I told you, if you watched one of my first videos when you pack up to bring a tarp, this is one of those reasons why. Now, I haven't unpacked the car yet. I am going to wait. Looks like it's supposed to be gone by, somewhere between 8 and 9. So I'm just going to wait. It's like 71% right now, and then it goes to 45%. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes for it to come light out. And then I'll go ahead and swap out the tires real quick. Since it is going to clear up, like I said, I'll swap out the tires here in a few minutes. And we'll go from there. Here it's starting to break morning, and you can see, man, it's getting busy. Alright guys, so I had to remove the hitch so I can get to the fuel filter, and here's the new one that I'm going to put in. Probably now what I'm going to do is buy a reusable that I can clean more thoroughly. So anyway, make sure you go the right direction right out. And so let me go ahead and rip this thing out and make a little bit of a fuel mess, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so here's the other fuel filter that I took out and cleaned. So I've got this all cleaned up now. I've got the fuel filter in the back cleaned up. So now we'll go ahead and see what happens. Guys, this thing is cool as shit. It is a twin turbo big block. Guys, here comes Jesse in his tractor. Dude, this is badass. So it's 8 a.m. guys. Now you can see all the class cars are starting to line up. Why? Because it is really cool, and there's some really good air right now. These guys are going to want to get in line and make a good lick right off the bat. Alright, get ready for the drivers. really cool. Guys, as you can see, they are getting ready to run. They'll run 2 hours of class cars, and then they'll run SME for an hour. You can see they're all starting to get lined up, you know, and try to make their passes. See, guys, somebody's using the portable hoist already for day one. Looks like trying to do something with the rear end.
Germany.
Okay, guys, the staging lanes are full for the class cars. And you can see all these guys are in anticipation of this nice, really cool air.
South Africa.
You know, low water grains today, not very humid at all. And these guys are looking to lay their best pass down, as well as I am, right? So, you know, wish a good shout out to a lot of these guys and a lot of the first timers, and we'll see what happens here as things go on. None of the unlimited cars are in line yet, so I'm hoping to catch those myself. This is just after 12 o'clock on day one, and this is like the fourth oil down on the day, and there is a ton of us that have yet to make passes. So guess what's going to happen? This is going to be a late night. I just saw that the drive is 6 hours, and that does not include gas stops, food, mandatory stops for pictures. So by the time we get in tonight, it's going to be, you know, it could be another 10, 11 o'clock night for the first day of Dragway. So that just gives you an idea, guys, of what's going on. Alright, so I got the fuel system fixed, changed the jets in the rear. I went down 2 sizes, looking at plugs that are a little rich, put the new plugs in. And now, gaffer plugs and tire pressure, and we're ready to make a rip whenever SME gets ready to call up.
Last year, the top of the ladder was an average of 10.034, which is the record by Jared Paul in this class. We got Rodney Weaver going down in the 280ZX. V8 powered deal. The right-hand side, Michael Turner in the 70 Dart. The Datsun, or Nissan, goes 1148 at 115, and in the right-hand side, the little Dart, 1245 at 107.53.
All right, guys, I accidentally hit the rev limiter, which is okay. At least I hit all 3 gears and made an A to B. It may be the only run I get today. So it is getting late. I don't know if I'm going to stick around for our run or not. So I am curious to see what the car weighs. Oh, you don't have to worry about me. 3290. 3290 on the weight. So that was just, I was just kind of curious to see what it weighed. So with the hitch off and lighter on fuel, that's not too bad. Thank you, sir. And we'll have to wait till I get to the pits because I do not have my glasses. Looks like I ran 1246. Alright guys, so the car started coming back around. I got my 171 60 foot back from the 8th mile. I ran almost close to my best 8th mile, 789. My best 8th mile has been 781. We ended up going 1245. Compared to yesterday, we ran 1248. So a little bit better all around. I did hit the rev limiter, you know, so otherwise we may have a little better run at 107.53. So I am going to take that and run with it. And by the way, the car weighed I think it's at 3290, so 50 pounds lighter than yesterday. So anyway, decent burnout, you know, it hooked. So basically I'm not going to stick around and try to do another pass. It's going to be a long day for some of these guys. They're waiting and waiting and waiting. I think I'm going to go ahead and load up and go on to the next track. So I will take a personal best right there. Okay, so I am packed up and ready to go. Got the directions, 246 miles and my time slip. Basically they keep your time slip and then they hand you a handwritten one. So with that said, guys, I'm going to go get some gas and food because all I've had is snacks today, because every time I looked at that food line, it was long, long, and long. So now I am starving. I'm going to go get something to eat. And like I said, fill up full of gas and hit the road. Alright guys, we're just cruising along. You know, some backcountry roads. Just trying to take it easy and not get lost. All the gauges look great, so we're just going to putz along and hey, have a good time. Guys, one thing that's great about this event, it's also, you know, a testament of man and machine, and or woman and machine, and you know, the opportunity to go to the strip, you know, drive it, turn in your best ET, and meet, you know, friends, meet new people, and then, you know, drive across America in a way. You know, see little small towns and areas and kind of relax, you know, for a week and just kind of forget about life. So, you know, that's as much about what this is as anything. It's about getting out, you know, having a good time, meeting people, seeing great scenery in many cases, and, you know, just kind of taking a break from life. So anyway, words of wisdom, Chum Dog.
decided to run them over to the parts store, get them a new battery just in case.
Well, guys, just stopped and got gas, and there was a drag weaker there. Broke down. Couldn't get his car started. So we started fiddling around. We took my car, jump started his car, and he had no power first off, right? Wouldn't click over, no voltage to anything. If you put a load on any circuit, it would just, you know, the voltage on the battery would just go to nothing. We called, it was, I mean, it's like, I don't know what time it is right now. It is 6 something. Basically the local Napa town we already went through closed at 6. We called them up. We were lucky to get a hold of the guy. Said, hey, we can be there in 10 minutes. Ran him up there. He got a battery. Was able to get the car running. Now he's checking his alternator to see if that's an issue. But he's swapping the battery and the alternator out both just to make sure. So it was interesting. They all work for Summit Racing too. So in this Firebird that they were driving, a nitrogen powered Firebird.
Hotel parking lot, day one. Alright guys, so I'm in the hotel. I don't know, it's about 10:30 I guess now. Got here about 9:30, 9:40, something like that. Long day driving. I basically left about 2ish I guess. So about 7.5 hours on the road today to get here. So that's kind of what you can expect. I hope you guys enjoy this day one video of everything that happened. That what I did, some of the cool vehicles, the drive, all that. That's all part of it. So with that said, guys, please like, subscribe, and hit the little bell, as I say, for future content for days 2, 3, 4, and 5, as well as the trailers of Hot Rod Drag Week. So we'll have several more videos coming up. Anyway, take care, guys, and we'll talk to you on the next upload. Good night.